Recording. Morning, YouTube. That's so gay, bro. You know what? I'm maybe gonna cut that out. No retakes. Fucking hell, mate. Oh, I've got to watch that back as well. Fuck that shit. Yeah. One thing I wanted to say is I was watching back my roleplay from yesterday, and I noticed when I was talking from here. It's from my chin. All my voice sounded very nasally, very shallow. Didn't sound great. So now I'm talking with my Adam's apple. At least I'm visualizing moving my Adam's apple, and now I'm like, oh, I'm literally just using my entire body to talk. Should have just done this all along. This feels much better. I can actually feel the vibrations here. This is how it's meant to feel. Just the contrast. This is how I actually feel. Like if I don't use it like that, this is how I talk. It's not as good. But if I use my entire pipeline, what's it called? Esophagus. If you couldn't tell, I just woke up. Cheers. Cool. Right. I've just done my gratitude journaling, making it a habit to do it every single day. It's not just for willy nilly feel good. It just genuinely changes my state of mind every morning. So I've conditioned my mind to feel grateful in the morning, and that bleeds over to the rest of the day. It's really good shit. It's good shit. Like if I was designing a school system, I'd make every single student do this so that they do it for the rest of their life. Obviously, like why would I not do that? I spent so much time in tutorial in the morning just wasting my fucking time talking about dumb shit. Just fucking do this, bruv. Why are we not doing this? Beyond me. Doesn't make sense. Cool. I've got one roleplay in an hour and a half. That's with Davian. I've got another roleplay at 7:30. That's with Matthew. I've got boxing at 2:45. Sparring most likely. Hope we're sparring. Sparring is feeling good. And then tomorrow I've got to fucking go into the hospital. Well, I've not got to, but I'm going to. And get my epic login sorted. Anyone in my year, you know what I'm fucking talking about. Fuck that shit. Fucking epic login. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Cool, let's get to work. Recording, right. Hey, roleplay at 1 p.m. Cancelled. Guy said he's not home. Yeah, the way he told me, very strange. I'm not going to get into it here. Okay, got extra time. Let's plan. Gonna eat. Don't want my food digesting while I'm running and boxing. Extra time. Gonna make use of it. Right, cool. What can I do? My plan for tomorrow is to do anatomy. I'll do some now. Fantastic. I'll make it work.
Beautiful, beautiful. 12 minutes until it's 7:30. It's been a fantastic fucking day. Good boxing. One cancelled roleplay. That made it work. Made it work. So, while it's still fresh in my mind, I've got Tim Ray's feedback. Tim, if you're watching this, I appreciate the feedback. Appreciate you taking the time to watch the roleplay. So feedback. First thing, being bounced off a question. This I don't actually fully understand what he meant, so I'm gonna have to get further clarification. Don't get bounced off your questions. What I think he means is at the start in current state, I asked, "What are you looking for specifically?" And the prospect didn't answer specifically. He went, "Oh, my blues, I feel like shit." My thought process was, well, he's still giving me stuff that I'm gonna ask for later on. So I'm just gonna let him talk. Let him talk. He's painting a shit picture. I'm gonna let him talk, and then I'm gonna loop back. So, okay, what are you actually looking for specifically? In my mind, that made sense. So I want to clarify what Tim meant when he said, "Don't be bounced off a question." Something else. That's a question I'll ask on Thursday. Next, don't validate the prospect for having awareness. That's a natural instinct. Fuck. Yeah, it makes complete sense though. The prospect said, well, the prospect admitted, yeah, I need to make a change, and I was like, well done. It's good that you need to make a change. It's like, yeah, good, but he's not actually taking any fucking action. Nothing's fucking happened. He's just like, yeah, my situation's shit. He ain't changing anything, so I shouldn't be making him feel good. It should only feel good when he's losing his fucking weight, because that's actually what we're trying to do. Like, it's not sunflowers and rainbows here. He needs to lose a fucking weight. So that makes sense. Cool. In current state, focus on pain where they truly want to get to the Holy Grail. Okay. So pain, really focus on pain again. So, I want to lose the weight, I want to lose this, I want to lose pain is, how shit the situation is, not feeling confident, not feeling this, been like that my entire life, feel like shit, want to change. What else? Where they truly want to get, aka the Holy Grails. So yesterday was the £220. Send this link. So yesterday it was the £220. But what does that actually mean for them? So would I focus on that in current state? That sounds like desire. This tab is not, yeah, don't want don't need the people on YouTube looking at my fucking emails. Let's send this link to Matthew. Yeah, focusing more on the Holy Grail. Couldn't say what we've been doing to get feel. Establish a clear Holy Grail. Right. So current state, establish a clear Holy Grail. Okay. Then double down on that shit and desire. Have him paint that picture. Go to that. Fear was good. Yeah. Objections, good. Cool, yep. Ready when you are. Fantastic. If anyone on my identity course is watching this, anatomy is a load of bollocks. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna do some fucking revision while I'm here. Right, so, neurocranial region. Viscerocranial region. Frontal lobe, frontal bone, occipital bone, temporal, oh, fuck, this is a parietal, auricular, nasal, oral, infraorbital, orbital. Which one's the chin? Carotid. So this one is parotid. Zygomatic. Zygomatic. Whatever it is. Cheekbone. Which one's this? This peanut butter, by the way, fantastic. Although I'd recommend getting the smooth version. That would be better. The fucking giraffe. Right, I need to know which this one spoon is. Is the chin. It's something really, really obvious, which is what's pissing me off. What is it? No, not the mandibles. No, it's not that. It's not that. Mental. Something. Something. Is it mental? Right. Let's go. Go. Which one is it? Where are you? Mental. Fuck, it is mental. That's mental. Send it to prison. Yeah, and buckle. Start. Buckle. That one's you. Oh yeah, shit, yeah. Submental, submandibular. This is just a muscular region. Sternocomascular. Sternocomascular. Who chose these fucking names? Sternocomascular. Trapezius. And then carotid artery. Carotid triangle above the carotid artery. That one's easy to remember because when you're doing a choke, you want to make sure you get right, it's right here, right in between the two muscles. I think it's the right place. Cut off the carotid artery. I'm chatting shit. Never trained jiu-jitsu. Actually, no, that's a lie. Trained it once. Trained it once to get a feel. Do I train this or do I train boxing? Chose boxing, obviously. As you can tell. It's fucking great. Fuck yes, let's go. Hey, what's up, Matthew? How you doing, brother?
Doing good, how are you?
Fantastic, man. Ready to work. So before we get started, I'm just gonna frame this call so that it's easy for both of us. We know where this is going. I want to make sure that you're looking at the right thing. I can help you. You can help us. You can make the change. We get hundreds of calls a month from guys, and quite frankly, not everyone we can work with. Not everyone is a good fit. So in order to not waste either of our time, I want to make sure that you're a good fit for us. We're a good fit for you, and then if all's good, we'll move forward. I'll explain to you the course, work out all the logistics, and we'll get moving from there. Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Fantastic. So when it comes to your weight loss, can I ask, what are you looking for specifically?
Just at the current time, I'm looking to lose a lot of my body fat because of too much excess fat.
Too
So
much
that's
excess
my
fat?
main goal.
Yeah, okay, I see. Is there a specific weight that you're looking to get down to?
Around 12 stone. I'm 15.5 stone at the moment.
Okay, so you're 15.5 stone at the moment, around 12 stone. So that's around 3.5 stone. 12, yeah, 3.5 stone. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
How long have you been trying to lose this weight?
give or take maybe 3 years.
3 years. Shit, man. That's rough, man.
Yeah, I know.
3 years.
Tragic.
Yeah, and what have you been doing for the past 3 years to try and lose this weight?
Just on and off going to the gym. That's literally it.
On and off, what does that look like? Training, what, once a week, twice a week?
Uh, just whenever I feel like it, really. It's never really a set day.
No really set day. I mean, what would you say in terms of frequency?
Probably 2 times a week, if that.
Yeah,
Maybe 3
two times a
if I'm
week.
feeling good.
Yeah, 2 times a week. And yeah, how long would you say these
Yeah,
sessions last?
like 25 minutes.
25 minutes. And
Just
yeah.
depends.
And when you say when you go in, it's just kind of what you're feeling of doing. What you feel like doing. There's no structure, no clear direction.
Yeah, just wing it, whatever's free. And
Yeah,
that's it. Wherever I feel comfortable going.
yeah. Shit, man. Okay, I understand. I mean, what else have you been doing to try and lose weight? Have you been trying to eat differently? What does that look like?
Yeah, some people have told me to eat salads and stuff, so I just, eat less sweets and try eat salads. That's what I've been doing. I heard that works.
Right. Try eat salads, but I mean that it's not been working out. So
Yeah,
surely
that's
there's
what made me
something that's
think.
yeah. So what does your eating look like then? If you've not been losing weight, then the eating is going to be contributing.
I guess it could be. I don't know. It could be anything.
I mean, what does a typical day look like when you're eating food? Just to see what the situation is.
It's mainly ready meals, stuff I can just throw in the microwave.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah. That's not good, brother. It's high calorie. It's a ready meal for a reason, bro. Um, they add
Yeah,
a whole bunch of chemicals to make sure that stuff stays ready as opposed to being fresh. So that's not good, man. That's not good. Okay. You said you've been trying to do this for what, last 3 years?
yeah, just over 3 years.
So 3 years. I mean, saying in the last 3 years, have things gotten slightly better, or would you actually say things have gotten worse? What's that look like?
I guess it's got worse because I've reached out to you guys, so
Okay.
it must be pretty bad at this point.
So it's gotten worse in the last 3 years. Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. So, do you feel that if you keep doing things the way that you've been doing the last 3 years, do you think you're going to see the results that you want, losing that 3.5 stone as quickly as you want them? Or do you feel you're going to have to make a few changes?
I suppose I'm gonna have to make a few changes, definitely.
Do you suppose you have to make a few changes, or is this something that you know? Are you certain?
Somewhat certain of it, I just don't know what direction to take this change in.
Okay, so I mean, somewhat certain. I mean, again, I want to make sure that I'm reading this correctly. You said in the last 3 years, things have gotten worse. So if you keep on
Yeah,
doing things the way you're doing, I mean, what do you think is going to happen if you keep on doing things the way you keep on doing?
probably get worse
Probably.
from where I am now.
I mean, so would you say you would definitely need to make a change then?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
It's a must at this point. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, in terms of getting to that 12 stone mark, losing that three and a half stone, when our team puts you in that position where you are getting this result, you get that 12 stone, you look in the mirror, you're proud of yourself, you feel comfortable, comfortable wearing clothes, going out in public. What does that do for you personally?
I think it would be an amazing feeling. I'd be a different person.
Describe this different person to me.
Just being comfortable in my own skin,
Yeah,
just being able to finally be less insecure in public.
yeah.
I think everything would fall into place
Or
from
into
there.
place. Yeah. I mean, being less insecure in public, being more confident in yourself. What would that allow you to do?
Probably leave me with endless opportunities, stuff I probably can't even think of now because of where I am.
Yeah. I mean, well, what kind of opportunities do you think they'll be?
I guess social events would be less awkward.
Yeah.
You know, not worrying about how clothes fit,
Yeah, yeah.
stuff like that.
Would you say that you're able to connect with people better? If I mean, if you're in better shape, people respect you automatically. So, would you say that's also going to be part of that?
Yeah, I think like if you're in shape, people take you more seriously. And like I've been looking at jobs,
Yeah,
so I reckon if you go for a job interview, it'll show that you're more disciplined.
absolutely. I mean, it's physical proof. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
so that's what I've been thinking lately.
yeah, I mean, would you also say that it'd make you more attractive? I mean, are you single right now, brother?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, are you trying to attract a certain girl or a certain guy? What's that looking like for you?
yeah. I'm thinking about getting a relationship.
Yeah,
It's been too long
yeah. And how would I mean,
since I've had one.
yeah, yeah. I mean, how would gaining that confidence in yourself, having that evidence that you can achieve these results, how would that attract a woman? How do you think that would contribute?
I think it would just make you look like a strong, figure. It has its own presence when you like walk into the room,
Yeah,
stuff like that. You probably wouldn't even need to speak that much. It speaks for itself.
absolutely, 100%. So we've just talked about you feeling confident, you know, having that
Yeah,
respect, having your physical presence even open doors for new job opportunities, limitless opportunities, mate. How does that change things from where they are now?
I think it would just drastically change everything, and sort of loads of opportunities would come into play. I just feel like a better person all around.
Mm, much better person. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, I understand. Out of curiosity, why is it so important to you to take action to make that happen now? Why not continue to do the same thing you've been doing for the last 3 years and put this off?
oh, because it's been depressing me lately.
Yeah,
It's weighing up too much. It's built up too long.
I understand. Wait, well, I mean, you said it's been depressing lately. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, what are the thoughts that are going through your head here? Why is it making you feel
it's just
depressed?
like I want to make a change, but I
Yeah,
can't put it into action. So it's
yeah,
just spinning my wheels. I'm not actually doing anything.
yeah. No, I
So
understand.
it's just thoughts.
Yeah,
It's not action.
being deeply uncomfortable with yourself. I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now we know what your success looks like. Feeling confident in yourself, commanding that respect, that presence, being able to attract the woman of your dreams, being able to start. I mean, would you like to start a family as well? Is that on the plan?
Not at the moment.
No, no.
No.
Oh, completely respect that. Being able to attract that woman, have that intimate relationship and have that attraction there, the physical attraction, is a
Yeah.
huge part of that. Feeling proud of yourself. That's the success for you. That's what it looks like when you get it right. The other side, of course, is that nothing changes. You stay the same. You keep going as you are. You don't make the changes needed to get down to that 12 stone. Become the man that you know you should be. Can I ask,
Yeah.
what does that look like going forward if you don't make a change?
I think it could possibly ruin my life if I don't do something about it because it could get way worse.
What does that situation look like for you? What does a ruined life look?
When you look back and you had a chance to change, but you just kept doing nothing and just sitting thinking about it. That's it.
Yeah. What does that reality look like? How do people treat you? What position are you in? Do you have these job opportunities? Are you still single? Are you still feeling down? What's going on in this situation?
It just seems the same as it is now, and that's it. There's never any hope in sight.
I'd challenge you on that one. Would you say it's the same as it is now, or would you say it's worse?
I'd probably say it's
It's
worse.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not a good place to be then. So if it's worse, then correct me if I'm wrong. I want to make sure that I'm understanding you here. If it's worse, then you're looking in the mirror, you feel even worse about yourself, even more insecure, less able to make those social connections, less job opportunities, less respect, and again, still being in that unfortunate situation where you're still single, not being able to have that intimate relationship that we need. I mean, being able to be intimate is a core need. Are you
Yeah,
willing to settle and let that happen?
definitely not.
Whose responsibility is that ultimately to make sure that doesn't happen?
I think it's like a mixture of me and the course. That's why I reached out. So it's 50-50.
50-50. Well, I can offer a different perspective on this. You can have the best course around
Okay.
you, brother. You can have the best course, the best experts around you. Yep.
Yep.
The most accomplished bodybuilders or gym experts. But if you don't decide to make a change, you don't decide to fully commit and walk down the path that we show you to walk down, are any changes going to happen?
I don't think they would. But like, I've had a course before and the guidance they gave me was trash. So it made me feel like, could this happen again? That's what was my main worry when I reached out to you guys.
I
The
understand.
marketing and stuff was great, but in the back of my head, I was like, could this happen again?
I completely understand. Well, this last course, did you do your due diligence? Did you look at the testimonials, make sure that they're real?
Yeah, it seemed to have some stuff on Trustpilot, and one of my friends had recommended it, but it didn't turn out to be as good as it was promised to be.
Okay. Did it work for other people?
There wasn't much, online presence about the coach, but he had told me there's a lot of success stories.
Okay. These testimonials, were they real people, or were they just faceless reviews? What was going on
They seemed real, yeah.
there? They seemed real.
From what I've seen, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's understandable.
Give me 1 second. There's going to be people walking past. It's going to be so loud. Just 1 sec.
Go. You ready?
Yeah, let's go. Sorry about
No, no worries. So, no worries, mate. No worries. I completely understand that. But then again, I can't imagine that you're on the score here, just to shoot the shit and have a, potentially 30 to 40, 50-minute conversation with me if you've not done your due diligence this time, gone through the real testimonials, make sure that they're real people, gone through the reviews. I respect your time, and I imagine that you'd respect mine to, make full use of it. Wouldn't you say?
that. Yeah, I think that's a fair statement to make.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, ultimately, going back to being able to make that change, avoiding this terrible situation that you're heading towards, quite frankly. Whose responsibility is that ultimately to make sure that doesn't happen?
I guess you've said, yeah, it's probably me, to be honest.
Is it probably you? Because again, I need to know definitively what you think. But probably you is
It would definitely be me, in fairness.
definitely be you. Well,
Yeah.
can I challenge you then? Are you ready to draw a line in the sand, make a firm commitment to yourself, to change the way that you've done things for the past 3 years? Yes or no?
Yes, you've got my commitment.
Okay. And I understand your uncertainty, but after we go through things, after I show you the course, the ins and outs, if you're 100% satisfied with the way we do things, and you believe and you know that we can get you to that 12 stone, do you want us to help you make those changes? Yes or no?
Yes, 100%.
Fantastic. Well, script XYZ does this, does that, does this, does that.
Yeah.
Okay. The real key here is that within the next few weeks and months, you see you start to see a complete change in the way you do things, and that's gonna move you closer and closer to that 12 stone. So within that shorter time frame, you'll be able to say, okay, I made this much progress. If I keep doing this, if I keep improving, this is what I'll look like in the next 12 months. I just need to carry this on.
Yeah.
The investment is £4,000. There's a few ways we can break down if needed. What we can do next is set you up with our coach Greg, and then we'll set you up with a personalized plan, make sure it's tailored to your lifestyle, your work, your daily habits. So we're ready to get started if that all sounds good with you.
See, I don't know about £4,000 yet, to be honest.
No problem, no problem. I completely understand. £4,000 is, yeah, I understand. But money aside, £4,000 aside, are you completely happy with what we've just talked about right now when it comes to the course itself? Do you believe it can get you to that 12 stone in the next 12 months?
Yeah, you kind of. I believed in everything you said, but you had me until the price.
Yeah,
That really threw me off.
I understand, I understand it. Price aside, the course itself, would you say that you're 100% certain that the course can get you to that 12 stone?
Yeah, but then I thought, I've seen a few other courses that were like half the price. So I was just thinking, at the moment, £4,000, I definitely have to speak to. Oh, that doesn't make sense because I don't have a girlfriend. Yeah, I just had to think about that because I've got financial commitments at the moment,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
No bother. So again, money aside, you're certain that the course can get you to where you want to be. But I am curious,
Yeah,
why do you think that is?
I think it does seem pretty credible from what you said, and you went through the whole process there and showed me everything, so it does look legit, and you showed me the results, so
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay,
looks like it could work.
looks like it could work, or looks like it will work.
Yeah, it does look like it would work.
Will work. Okay. So can I ask, when you do go think things over, and take the time to think about it, what's coming up for you? Is it is it a bit of uncertainty? Is it the past experience? What's coming up for you, brother? Just to see if there's anything I can do to help.
It's mainly just the price. I'm just thinking, can I really afford that at the moment?
Oh, no problem, no problem. Price aside, is there anything else that's coming up for you? A bit uncertainty with the
No,
past?
it's literally just the price. Everything else is 100%, but it's just that price. The figure, it's too much at the moment.
I understand. And getting to that 12 stone in the next 12 months is also a lot. I'd say it's everything. And not having it,
Yeah, it is.
struggling with those demons you have in your head, that insecurity, having the way people treat you, they treat you differently, being single, not being able to attract the woman that you want, and being in a
Yeah,
situation where you know it's getting worse and worse. That's not a place you want to be. The way you've been doing that for the last 3 years is costing you even more. Wouldn't you agree?
yeah, it definitely is, to be fair.
Okay, well, we can figure out the investments. That's the easy stuff. We'll make it work for you.
What can you do in terms of that? Is there anything specific you can, any arrangements you can put in place, or is it just going to be 4,000 today?
No, there's several payment plans, brother. We can definitely work with that. We can definitely work with where
Oh,
you're at.
really?
The question that I have for you is, are you ready to step up and be the person who makes those changes necessary? So you are the person who is 12 stone, who is comfortable in his body.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
And being at that 12 stone, is that a life you deserve to live and see for yourself? Yes or no?
I think it is at this point, yeah. I think I deserve it now.
You think you deserve it, or you know you deserve it?
No.
Okay. Why do you know you deserve it?
It's just, it's something I need to start doing and stop thinking about.
Mhm.
And I think the only way I'm going to do that is through a coach,
Okay, but
you know.
why do you deserve to be that guy who's 12 stone and has this respect for himself, has from other people, has doors open
Yeah,
for him? Why do
just
you think you deserve that?
pretty much all that hardship I've mentioned to you
Hmm.
in the past.
Okay, Good. Well then, let's help you make a change. If you had the
Yeah.
£4,000 dropped out of the sky right now, would you get started here, or would you just go to Bali for a holiday?
I think, yeah, I'd definitely just drop it here.
Why would you do
It seems like a smart decision. The opportunities that this would give me could probably get me to Bali anyway.
Yes,
Yeah.
the being able to open certain doors, being able to grow yourself. Would you say it's definitely a long-term investment that would give you better returns?
Yeah, it's something I want to put, first and foremost because you could go on holiday and stuff and you're still going to feel insecure. It's not really going to be a better place, is it?
Hmm. Okay, then in that case, if you're willing and wanting, let's break this down into a more manageable structure to make it easy for you to make the change you want. Would that help
Yeah, let's
you?
do it.
Yeah, would that help you so we can, get to that 12 stone?
Yeah, that definitely helped.
Awesome. Well, in terms of investing in yourself, what can you realistically invest in yourself right now to get to that 12 stone?
Probably £2,000.
Okay. Is that £2,000 where you invest that and you'd still be comfortable, or £2,000 and you're still in a uncomfortable situation? What's that look like for
I'd still be a bit uncomfortable, I think.
you? Okay. Well,
It would leave me a bit short.
yeah. Well, I don't want to take food off your plate, mate. Would you say you'd be more comfortable with 1,500 up front?
Yeah, that'd actually be great. That
Okay.
would work a lot better
Okay.
than £4,000.
Okay. We can make that work. And in terms of paying in monthly installments, what would be comfortable for you? Would £1,000 a month on top of that after work, or would you say £500 work for you?
Would there be interest rates? That's the only thing,
Yes.
with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So
Oh,
when you pay in full, you get the discount of 4,000. But when you go for a payment plan, it's an extra 250.
okay. Yeah. I suppose that would work out better for my current situation anyway.
Yeah. So
So,
yeah. So paying that 1,500 up front and then paying 500 on a monthly basis. That'll work for you, brother.
yeah, that should work. Should work.
Fantastic. Well, I'll send you over the link and we'll get you started, brother.
Perfect.
That'll
Thanks.
work. Good stuff. Good stuff. How did that feel for you?
Sweet. Yeah, you've done a good job. It felt like, I mean, you can tell me how I did with the objections. I didn't try to throw too many at you, but
I mean, yeah. I
um,
mean, just a prospect. You just do what you feel is natural.
yeah, exactly. That's what I tried to do. Just what I would actually say on a call.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, what do I think I should? I think when you said that you've been looking at other courses, there's no script that I have for them. So I was doing everything off the top
I
of my head, what feels right.
It was kind of like you sort of had a brain freeze. You were like,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. If I'm buying myself time, I definitely need to learn how
yeah.
to mask it.
As well as that, is there any noise? Like, can you hear anything? 'Cause
No.
I've got a new puppy and it's crying so loud.
What breed is it?
It's a Westie, the little. It's like a white dog. I don't know how to describe it.
No.
Scottish Terrier.
Scottish Terrier. Okay, yeah, cool stuff. Um, yeah, yeah, no, like, I definitely, I can't hear anything. It's alright.
Yeah, sweet. I was just wondering. I was hoping you couldn't because it's so loud.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I definitely need to figure out how to be smoother when I'm buying myself time. It was very, very obvious.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking as well.
When it comes to everything else, what else do they need to work on? Current state, I'm definitely going to need to watch it back, but that felt a lot better.
Do you think I'm being too lenient with you, or do you think
Yeah.
or just with each other in general? Do you think we're being like a bit unrealistic with how a prospect would be responding?
Well, I don't know how a prospect would respond. I mean, based off the sales calls I've watched, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely. It feels like you know where I'm trying to take it, and you're naturally good at
yeah.
that.
I'm sort of leading you into an ideal
Yeah,
place for you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Which probably won't help us in the long run, but I mean,
Yeah, no,
like we're
definitely
like
will.
you're a week in, so
I mean, it'd be better for both
yeah,
of us to get a good sense for what's real. So if what's real is the prospect is really really hard to deal with, then the sooner we know how to deal with that, the better.
yeah. So when I did that interview for the thing, it was like quite a lot different to what we're doing. It was so, on the spot, quick fire.
Oh,
Like, nah, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you straight up. Like, I have no time. And it's like,
oh
shit. What do I
shit.
say?
How did you handle
Like,
that?
that's how I just crumbled. And then he said, "You can come back in 3 weeks." So
Oh, okay. Did they say how you should have handled that?
he gave me an example after, and he's a professional, but I was like, okay, fair enough. I'm not ready for this.
Not yet, but if you know what work you need.
Yeah,
Yeah, here.
exactly.
Fantastic. Well, what course do you want to sell here right now?
Do you want to just stick with this offer?
I mean,
Fitness one?
well, it's up to you. You're the closer. It's up to you what course you do.
Yeah, let's just go for that. Purely because we've done it for a few times, so we're probably used to it by now.
Cool. And then back. Okay, feedback. Obviously, I need to go back and watch it, but off the top of my head. Off the top of my head. Yeah, that roleplay was. I mean, the prospects aren't going to be that easy to close. Definitely not. So, when he said, yeah, but there's uncertainty, he said that earlier. This is just. Right, when he said there's uncertainty, past courses didn't work, and this is the latter stage of the fear section. So it's where he's like, okay, you're actually really willing to make a change. It's like, yeah, but you just tried these courses before. I've not got a script for that, so I kind of freestyled it, and I hesitated for a bit. So I need to poker face, say something. What's the word? Don't ask him. Yeah. So definitely hide. I definitely think how would I do that? Okay. I mean, I can show empathy and understanding while I'm buying time. So look, no. I mean, I get what you're saying. I I get what you're saying. It's understandable. Probably we understand. Just talking loops and say the same thing. Sick. And then I mean, when it came to dealing with that, it's just a mixture of the objection protocol and what seemed right. So I mean, I kind of had to take it to Logic Island early. So yeah. So I mean, when you joined that course, you look at the testimonial. Did you do due diligence then? Are you here to shoot the shit? Stuff like that. Why do you think it didn't work for you? Did it work for other people? No. Okay, then it's a scam. Did you do your due diligence this time, or do you expect my time and I expect yours? Okay, good. Then would you say blah blah blah? That seemed right. Surely there's a better way to go. Um, yeah, I mean everything else is very smooth sailing, but it's too easy. Something way too easy. So yeah, wanna train with harsher prospects. Get to know. Train with harsher prospects and be pushed off the script. There's one thing I definitely do. I mean, I can read the fucking script. I can read the scripts. That's easy. But when it comes to being thrown off the script and having to be like, No, I understand it. The loop back to where I need to. That's something I need to know how to do much more of. No, I need to know how to do that far better than how I do it. Yeah, that is clear route. To look frame. So I can put to handle loop back to station frame. Cool. Good progress. Good day. Good day. Right, on to tomorrow.